Dun, 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 dun. Wham, 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 wham. Is this working? It better be. Sorry, there's no starting soon music because it's just me. Do do do. So why's my chat window
That
not
dream
working?
last night
That's
tasted
nice.
wonderful.
Oh. Shh.
Thank you for sharing it with me.
Shh. My stream window isn't working. Wow. Okay. Neither is my English. Let me open up something else here for myself. Don't worry, chat. Just showing up. Just shoving my fucking social security number up on the screen. Don't mind me. Hold on. Silence. Peace while I fix this issue of mine. Stream. Perfect. It's fixed. I need to just... There you go. Okay, everything's working. Everything's great. Who's excited? I am. I'm excited. I'm the most excited person here. What are you talking about? Yeah! Yeah! I look forward to this so much. It's probably unhealthy. Actually, it's definitely unhealthy. Hello, chat. Hi, Tired's here. Simont is here. Whoever that is, welcome. Dark is, of course, here. The local moderator. We love him. Doing his job. His big man job. Anyways. Today is a great day. The plan for today is I'm going to do my Xianyun polls, and then we're going to do her story quest. So either I get her, and it's super cool and lots of fun, or I don't get her, and the story quest is going to be incredibly awkward. Because the whole time I'll be thinking about how I lost my 50-50 to Chi-Chi. Which is not a problem. Oh yeah, Feather is here too. Perish. How dare you? Let me pull up my glorious queen. Right here. Here she is. No, it's not her. Who the fuck is this? I'm sorry. It's her. It's don't get me wrong. We have, let me see if I have any. We have no pity because we are pulling for Farina recently. I have 85 pulls about, give or take, because I'll gain some more during this process, but you know. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. I'm nervous. Someone hold my hand. What if the hot lady doesn't come home? Then what will I do? Okay. Pray for me. Don't pray for the small child with terminal illness. Pray for FeatherLes and her Genshin polls. Okay, nothing yet. No 5-star. I don't have, Ian-san is on this banner, though. One of the really good 4-stars. It'd be nice to get her. Or just a bunch of weapons. Oh! I manifested her. I manifested her.
From the Collective of Plenty.
She's supposed to be good. I don't really know anything about her kit, though. Okay, that's fine. I also don't own Gaming, so it would also be nice to get him, but, you know. Or, you know, the 5-star. It'd be cool to get the 5-star. Stop. What do you mean I don't get in early with 20 pity? You bastards. Damn it. Who do you think you are? If I lose my 50-50...
I'm
Chevres.
Captain of Fontaine's special...
Do I not have her? Maybe not. I don't think I do. Wow, do I have none of these? I have none of these 4-stars on this banner. Okay, this is a W. You know what else would be a W? If I got a 5-star right here. Stop! Aww. This is not fun. SMH! You're ruining my gambling experience. I got Chevres again. Can we get a Gaming? Look, can we get a Gaming? Okay, please. I really don't have the pulls to afford messing around like this. God damn it! I really don't have the pulls to afford messing around like this. Stop! Stop! This ain't funny. This ain't funny. It's nice to get Eon Sun, but stop! Yeah, I'm fighting for my goddamn life. Unlucky gambling? Yeah, why is my streamer luck not kicking in, bro? Come on. Please, please. This is not funny! Oh no. If I lose my 50-50, it's over. It's so over. I'm skipping it. We got another Chevrolet. Very nice. Don't stop. Stop. Come home. What? This isn't funny. I'm just a humble free-to-play gamer. I'm just a humble free-to-play gamer. No. Oh, I can see my doom. I can see it before my eyes. I can see the Chi-Chi.
Hey, boss.
Oh, hey,
It is
Gaming. I can see the Chi-Chi now. Okay, 25 more. It better be here. Come on. How? Whoa, you're making me go all the way to 80? No. Oh my god, you're making me go all the way to 80? 80? I didn't even get a character that time. Oh, fuck. Here we go, guys. I'm so fucking scared. I'm so scared. Okay. Oh my god!
A curse will change in one's appearance and you barely recognize me. But let one dispel anything. One is in all things unconstrained and unabashed.
Thank you,
Free
thank
to
you.
live as
Round of
one
applause,
pleases.
everybody. Round of
Go where
applause.
one desires.
This
And
is
journey with whomsoever.
This is 3 50-50s, one in a row, by the way. Just had to, not to brag or anything. 3 50-50s. I'm him. I'm him. Ugh. I'm exhausted. That's what I am, bro. I'm so exhausted. Okay. Thank you, chat, for the support. I'm physically drained, bro. My life could not be worse. Really took it out of me, man. Okay. We did it. Let me equip my glorious king, my glorious queen. No more polls.
Just
I'm
drop
saving those
everything.
last 7 because I also want Xianyun. I'm greedy. I want Xianyun as well.
One is fast on one's feet.
Oh.
Try to keep pace.
She's so pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at her. Oh, look at her. Oh. Oh. Bam. 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 Okay, serve. Serve. Because I'm the god of pre-farming, I of course pre-farm for her. Don't ever underestimate me. I'm pre-farmed for this. I pre-farmed for this, okay? Losers. This character's got some crazy jiggle physics as well. I just noticed earlier when I was using her attacks. Because yeah, I know. I was, sorry, I'm focusing on the wrong things. I'm like, why?
Some of these adeptal arts one has not employed in many years.
Off-camera grinding? Yeah, guys, just a little off-camera grinding. I don't have enough stuff to do her talent levels like I normally do with like the full triple crown because I didn't know she was gonna have a rerun until recently, and I'm like, frick, and I had to lock in.
Dear me.
But we're gonna be able to get her to level 90. Thank God. I hated fighting her boss, bro. That was like the worst thing I could have ever gone through. Low-key torture. Okay, there we go. Level 90.
It is through our
Glorious. Beautiful. Oh, hi, Damascus. The booba got me here. Damascus showed up. He one of my chat members sensed bro sensed boobas in the vicinity and had to join stream. I also have a weapon for her. This is one of her best free-to-play weapons. It's from an event, so if you weren't playing back when it came out, and you aren't special, losers. Just kidding. Where is... There it is. I also have artifacts. I didn't pre-farm this. I just had these, and they're decent-ish. They'll do. They'll do. Could it be better? Yeah, it could be. But, you know, it is what it is, okay? The talents could be better as well, you know, but it's fine. Let me just upgrade her burst as much as I can. It's the one that really important. It matters anyway. See, level 6, nice. I need to craft. Okay, screw you, man. Da-na-na-na. Her normal attack doesn't really matter, so you just craft this other stuff and then say, lol, loser, I don't care about you, to her other stats. Ooh, look how pretty she is. Good lord. Also, her, like, general gameplay is super fun, which is one of the main reasons I pulled for her. Check this out, chat. Check these 6 sick moves. I did that wrong, but you get the idea. I've never done that before. Apologies. But she does this like really cool thing where she flies through the air. I'm like, hello, look at that. Whoa. Serve! Yes! Okay. My booba senses were tingling. What the fuck? We get to fly. Yeah, bro, we're a bird. Are you Love on Twitch? I'm not Love, but I am live. Let me craft more of those things I needed while we're here. That's why I'm here. Da-na-na. And then after this, we'll go play the quest. And it doesn't have to be super awkward and embarrassing because I lost my 50-50. We get to sit there and enjoy the experience and learn more about this character. Because, I mean, I know she's Cloud Retainer, but I don't know anything, like, personal about her, you know? Okay, let me upgrade some more stuff. Oh, we can get this to level 9. That's actually good. It's not bad at all. Okay. Wait, how broke am I? How much more do I have? Oh, I have 7. Is that 7 million? I have 7 million still. Don't worry, boys. The bank account's just fine. She could be my retainer. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, so Xianyun gives the ability when she does her plunge that everyone gets to be like Zhao. So not her plunge, her elemental burst. Let's go try it out. We have to try it out and then we'll go do the quest thing. Hee. I think my team is fine for it. Yeah. But we need to charge some things. Da-na-na-na-na. Yippee!
Yeah, scatter! Skyward!
Damn! Assaulted that hoe. Get jumped, literally. Bam! Just charging her burst, don't mind me. Ouch. Ouch, stop that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not funny. Not funny. Back the fuck off. I need to equip my goddamn food. Eat a little bit. Have a little snack, queen. Yeah. Is that charged yet? Okay, it is. We're fine. Prepare to perish. Very good. Okay, let's go, homies. Wow, peak Xianyun gaming. Wow, thank you. I'm getting messages in Genshin as well. Yes, I'm so good. Okay, boys. Ready for the damage test of a lifetime? I honestly don't know how to do this. I don't do many Genshin Impact damage showcases, you know? It's not quite my thing. But we'll try. I think I probably will have to do Bennett first, and then... Ooh.
Adventure time.
Farina.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
And like this, a bam. She goes like that, and then we go bam. And then we go Diluc. He killed. No, it died before I got to do the big jumpy cool thing. Okay, well, Diluc 79k common W, but I didn't get to show off my, you know, my plunge, my jumpy. Forget it. I'm sure we'll get another chance to do it sometime. Eventually. God damn, why is there so much recoil on her goddamn chest? Whoa. What is that? Yes, chat. That's how they move IRL. This is super realistic. My God. Anyways. Chat, peer pressure her to finish the Fontaine Archon quest? No. Chat, don't do that. It doesn't matter that I haven't finished the Fontaine Archon quest. That doesn't matter. Chat. Hear me out.
Yeah, scatter.
Okay. Let's go do the story quest for Xianyun. It's in here somewhere. Here she is. 1,000 moonlit miles. Yeah! I'm so excited. What if it's like Dookie though? Okay, what did the quest say?
We've been just so
Simple.
I didn't read. Paimon has a sudden yearning for the quirky stories told by Cloud Retainer. Go to Mount Alkong to see this adeptus, with whom you are quite familiar.
Oh, but why must the listener...
Let Paimon think. Where are some nice places we could go? Oh, why don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Outsong?
Oh, that's how it said. Awsong. Sorry. Okay, let's go. Going to do the quest. How the hell do I get around this? Oh, obviously, with the power of Cloud Retainer. Bam. Exploration queen. Ouch.
Skyward! Scatter!
There she is! Oh my god!
Here we are, right outside her place. Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything. And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all.
She's chill, bro.
We probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that. Huh? Traveler, did something catch your eye?
Whoa, I don't think we've ever seen her before.
Oh, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Seems like she could be a powerful adeptus.
Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country.
They don't know it's her.
Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Want to
Yes.
go up to her and say hello?
Okay. Sure.
Helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
She's Cloud Retainer herself, yes.
Hello.
So awkward. Why she also sound like Elmo right there? Hello.
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Oh, bro, that's so awkward. Yuck.
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has the shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're...
It's Cloud Retainer.
Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look... human. How did that happen?
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
Oh, now she's dressing up as human. Why? You trying to like go to town, Cloud Retainer? She's dressing up as a human.
So, you're indulging now because...
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor.
Yeah.
Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes
Feels like Cloud Retainer has her reasons, but she doesn't want to discuss them too openly. Ah, I almost forgot. Paimon brought you some gifts.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh, so you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Nah, she wants gifts.
Well, this is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts. On the contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else. So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
Thank you, Queen. We're broke out here, you know. We're broke. It's hard times. Can't always bring you the best gifts.
Before you reminded Paimon about the gifts. Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe.
Yeah, going to visit Ganyu.
It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
While we're there in Liyue, you know, we could always stop by and visit them. Zhongli, Rex Lapis, Morax, the Archon of Geo, please.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again.
Morax?
However,
please.
One would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek one's company?
No reason in particular. We just wanted to hang out, vibe a little.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing.
Yes.
We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yuehai Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Indeed.
Sounds great.
Quite.
Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor.
Ah, it's so cool to have. I'm so glad I have her.
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year. Shenhe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future.
Oh no. Xianyun's kids keep leaving her, bro.
One is so easily mollified. One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
You tell him, Queen. I really forgot that she did that whole thing with the oneself and all that. I completely forgot that she talks like that. Like in some weird perspective, but it serves and I love it, so, you know. Good for you, Queen. You tell him.
Yeah, skyward, scatter!
There we go, that's how it's done. Da-na-na. It's so nice to pull for a hot female character, you know? I pulled for like Mualani, Farina, all that. It's just not the same. I need a baddie.
We're almost at Yuehai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this?
Hopefully not.
Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go?
She's back there. She didn't come with us? Come on.
Just standing there, Cloud Retainer.
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
What? I thought you wanted to meet her, Cloud Retainer. That's why you were going to town? What the fuck?
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
Yeah, what she said.
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence, Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to one's visit. One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time.
Oh, so I want to bother her?
One does not wish to trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being.
Okay.
Again, do not mention one's presence here.
Oh, yes, ma'am. It's so silly. Okay.
Fair enough. Makes sense. All right, then. We'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Oh! Turning stone block sound. Yes, Ganyu.
Oh, busted.
Is that lady someone you know, Miss Ganyu?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little
Ganyu.
bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full. Although, perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
Oh, not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Thank you.
Thank you, Huixin.
Nah, she's gonna come over now. Cloud Return's just telling us why she doesn't want to talk to her.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you
You're not slick.
One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
A mere mortal passerby. Yeah, because that's how normal people talk about themselves. You don't know me.
Seems she's not buying it.
Ganyu saw right through her.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Ganyu looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How bad do you think my memory is?
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important.
Paimon, you fumbled! She's lying! Paimon!
Cloud Retainer's right! We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long today.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last saw each other.
Well, now she's sad. Oh, poor baby.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work. A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one must also remind you to rest. Though Adepti blood flows through
She's
your
so
veins,
mother.
excessive exhaustion will still cause grave harm to your body.
She's so mother.
It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Oh, baby Ganyu!
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
You begged me to cuddle you? Oh, wow.
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
You discussed some of your recent adventures with Ganyu.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke.
Yeah, I've been in Atlan,
If you
bro.
ever need anything, please just come find me at High Pavilion. Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer, but if you plan to continue appearing in this form, don't you think it'd be helpful to adopt a human name?
Oh, yeah.
A human name? Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything, but that famous?
Shut up, Paimon. Let her have her ego. She deserves it.
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements.
Oh, here we go.
One would hardly think such a thing to be possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be ignored. From this point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Xianyun.
Xianyun. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Xianyun?
I assume that's a reference to the full
Paimon don't know
record of Pristine
anything.
Pavilion.
Yeah. Xianyun's super famous to me. she's
An
she's
adeptus
everything
of years
to me.
past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered.
The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
Yeah, man. Everyone knows that in anime worlds, the size of a character's boobs represent how powerful they are. Clearly, Xianyun is packing some heat. No, I'm just kidding.
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Yikes.
Not exactly.
That's totally what Paimon had in mind.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Left with no
Haters?
choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough to get on top of the drought.
Oops.
A noxious gas also began to spread through the land. If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts, much of Liyue would be nothing more than a barren wasteland today.
Slay, sir.
The books had this to say about what happened. Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds.
Ooh.
Immediately,
Cloud
the
retainer.
clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens. Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
W.
Wow. That's incredible!
Yeah. You think Rex Lapis was the only powerful one in Liyue? Nah. Check this.
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events. One did merely with one ought, and even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said? Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
Yeah, she's not just a bird, Paimon. Put some respect on this name.
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently.
Shenhe has
Have
a
you any
job?
thoughts on her workplace? And what, moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work? Is she allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
All the important questions. She really is so mother.
That is a lot of questions.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer personally. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming
Wanmin
recently.
Restaurant?
So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I introduced Shenhe to staff the restaurant.
I did not realize Shenhe works at a goddamn restaurant. What?
I see. Most excellent indeed. One has had the pleasure of being
Her
introduced
quiet
to that family.
ass, like, flipping
Xianyun
burger
is kind and
patties.
astute, while her father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult. Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Yes.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
Of course you think of fast food. Shut up, tired. Here, I'll change it to be more Asian. Shenhe's in the Wanmin restaurant, fucking spinning that wok around and frying that goddamn rice. Shenhe fried
you may
rice.
return to your work, on you. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will
What do
be
you mean,
many
the
an
shrimp
occasion to
fries
dine
rice?
together in the future. One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most
This
readily.
rice was fried by shrimp? I hate it here. Paimon is a big back. Chat. Stop. Who the fuck just gave Tyre just gave a thumbs up?
Of course, Cloud Retainer.
Crazy.
Please take care. Traveler?
See you around, Ganyu.
Bye, Ganyu.
Whew. Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
Look at what Anna
In
said.
fact, it was not an excuse.
Ganyu
One is
mid-character
indeed visiting
confirmed.
Yue
Only
Harbor for
interesting when she
important
talks to Xianyun. Canon.
Wait, for real?
The moment
We got a
is not
Ganyu
yet
hater in
upon us.
chat.
Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Oh my god.
She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool
Anna
story
based
about her powers?
Ganyu hater. Wow. Only interesting when she talks to Xianyun. I don't hate Ganyu, but it's kind of true. I only really like Ganyu when she's with Cloud Retainer because they have that cute mother-daughter thing going on, and I think it's adorable. Like when she talks about when she was a baby. I love that stuff. It's because I've said this many times before. It's because in Genshin, I like when characters that are related can have more than just like brother and sister. And they're not technically related, but the family mother dynamic thing is very cute. Oh my god, there she is. Shenhe?
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady.
Ah, keep it in your pants, fucker.
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
Xianyun is gonna show up from behind them. Like just rise into screen. Like,
You do
what
it.
did you say?
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
What do you want to eat? Tell me what you want to order off the menu now. What do you want?
2 servings of more meat to go. Oh, good chat. Bye.
That's how you get rid of the men. Ooh, here she is. Whoa.
Shenhe!
Hi.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
God, bro. She is locked into this job, bro. How are you? May I take your order? It's like, can't you just believe that we're friends here to visit you? Honestly, she's working for this pay, bro.
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
May I take your order?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xianyun.
Oh, she doesn't recognize her.
Master?
Oh, she recognizes her.
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take.
Oh, Slay. That's a good daughter.
You.
Why are they so cute? She's a... Oh my god. She's so touched.
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Hi.
Are you here for Shenhe?
Yes.
The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe, so I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down, and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Wow.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Can I have some food though? Like, I get that we're hanging out, but I mean, since we're here at the restaurant, you know, I could get a little snacky, you know. Sit and chat. Where are we sitting? Oh, there's tables in the back. I see. Why have I never noticed that before? Okay, Biggie Liz. Fuck you.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
I love Shenhe so much. She's so like just funny, but like she
you've been
isn't,
making
you know.
progress. So by dealing with them, you mean?
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
I try to talk to them, and then I threaten them with violence.
Oh,
Paimon just refuses to
How should
take a
Paimon
seat.
put
I don't know why
this?
she's floating next to me.
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
Travelers trying to talk about how that's not right, Shenhe. You can't just threaten people. Cloud Retail Railway is like, good job. That's my daughter. Yes, great idea. Sensible plan.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
I see. Oh, just as expected of Master.
That's Shenhe. That wasn't the vibe. She was trying to act like she's okay without you being there, but she's not okay, Shenhe. What she means to say is she really misses the two of you a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
Xianyun feeling lonely. Aw.
By the way,
Baby.
Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Yes.
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story about Master's past.
Uh-oh.
Oh?
She got all worried. Please be something cool and awesome and not something embarrassing.
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh. What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
She made e-bikes.
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch. Truly a most unfortunate turn of events.
What the fuck
Anyway,
is bicycle?
do go on, Shenhe.
Thunder Flashmobile.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Yeah, you kind of told the story, Xianyun. You kind of took that from her.
Is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for another contest. What is a race without spectators, after all?
Aww.
Have you been lonely, Master?
Oh, have you?
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Uh-huh. That's something a lonely person would say. Yeah, she knows.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
We totally think you're not lying. That's not. We wouldn't think you're lying at all. That would never happen.
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth, and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again.
Just a bird.
Paimon's just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real cloud retainer?
Powerful lady or weird bird?
To me, they are both, Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
Aww, bro. Aww.
Huh. One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time.
Ooh, the
One
shade.
would almost question the sincerity of your estimations.
The shade.
This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and abide by no rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases.
Ooh.
Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
Uh-oh, the lunch rush is in. Shenhe might have to get back to work.
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
All right, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. I'll try my best.
Oh, okay. More and more guests trickle in. Paimon takes the opportunity. Oh, okay. I didn't get to read it, but I assumed it was something about her being a big bag. Can you eat this kind of food, Cloud Retainer?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude of flavors.
So that's a yes?
The dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill. Their unique flavor profile has left one more than satisfied.
Everything's so tasty. A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
We're gonna have to get up and leave.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny? But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around.
Us. It's gonna be us.
Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so... well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Yeah, it's good. I don't mind either.
Great!
Sit
Thanks
with
so
us.
much. My name is Xianyun, and this is my granny, Yuendai. Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong with that? No. Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
She does look a bit odd.
Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears.
Why is she looking at Xianyun? They're having a stare down.
Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Huh. Have we met before?
No.
Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
What the fuck? Huh? What? She dead ass? Raised earthworms?
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu. Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that? Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too.
Can't hurt to ask.
I need any help? Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kind of confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
What about your parents?
They died young. It's just me and Granny now.
Oh, this is fucked up. Ugh.
Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too.
Oh, she's so cute.
Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got. Wow, you're really tough for your age, kid. You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. Wait, what was that really important thing again?
Oh, God. Oh, no. Poor Granny.
Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark. Someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
That's a really fucking weird dream, Granny. It's...
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. You know, I believe I've had this dream a
Cloud
great
Retainer's
many
got a look on her face.
times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Don't say that the old woman's possessed, Paimon.
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Does she know? Am I not an expert?
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now. My younger self.
Oh.
A younger version of Granny? This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
We gotta get out of this table, bro. We sat with some weird ass people.
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave this situation to me.
What do you mean by that? What are you gonna do?
Are you sure? So, what are your names? Paimon's Paimon.
I'm featherless.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
Also, how are we gonna help? Like, are we gonna find the woman or cure this lady's dementia? Like, what do you mean help? What?
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
We're just curious about your situation. Want to help if we can.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro.
All we have to go off is that dream. dream. Where do we start?
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth.
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above.
Oh
the
no.
earth below.
Oh no.
The wispy clouds. And the emerald mountain streams.
Did you catch that, chat? Do you got that, chat?
Okay, taking that as a no. I might have an idea. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something. A martial arts heroine?
You gotta talk to Sing Cho.
Shincho knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone knows about the heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Yeah, let's go find him. Wow,
Are
we're seeing
you
everyone
leaving
from Liyue in
already?
this story quest.
But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
We're splitting up.
Rambler?
Granny hitting the bong too hard? Who the fuck said that in my chat? Dark? Granny hitting the bong too hard is fucking crazy.
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Okay, let's go to the Commerce Guild.
For this price, the food is unbelievable.
Everyone, please.
Gan Yuhu, Shenhe, icon queen of my heart, so real.
Scatter!
Yippee, that's so fun. Tired said real.
Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, here he is. Sing Cho. Hello.
Huh. It's you two. What brings you here?
Nothing. Just your terrible haircut.
Shincho!
Look at that fucking shit.
We wanted to ask you about something.
Look at this dude's haircut. Wait till you see him from the front. Look at.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure.
Look at this dude. That's fine.
I can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone.
Asymmetrical
but
bang.
Considering her age, I am reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits and bandit camps. The people idolized her,
The Great
but
Drought.
never learned
Oh,
her
we already
name.
heard about that from Xianyun.
All they knew was that she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Tianheng. They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength.
Okay, slay.
After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai.
Oh.
I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Thanks a lot,
Thanks, bro.
Shincho. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
Thank
It's
you.
nothing at all. Just something I came across while reading. I did do a bit of extra research on her story, but it was just out of personal curiosity.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool. Oh, wait, Shincho, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often associated with her?
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places.
Oh.
Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak.
Wow, this dude may have a bad haircut, but he's got a solid brain in that noggin.
Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character was also often seen near those 3 places. You're welcome.
Behind those
To be
fuck-ass
honest, I
bangs
found
is a
some parts
good
of the story
brain, bro.
confusing when I first came across it. It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime. even after retiring from the public eye. But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill. I've never understood why someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory.
We'll be sure to tell you if we manage to uncover the truth.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
He's smart. That's like his only character trait.
From Xingqiu. A drought, a nameless
He's also the sword
heroine, a
guy.
life of
I forget.
seclusion.
Oh, and he's gay with Xianyun. That's also part of the story.
Why does the story sound super familiar? Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too!
Well, they used to be. But people have long since developed methods
droughts?
so
You might know
happen from
Xianyun.
time to
At least when
time.
she was younger.
They are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries. The crops withered, the streams ran dry.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true integrity, to do so much for the people while asking nothing in return.
Yo, Feather, remember that cut you got a bit before you put on the maid fit? Why are we talking about it? Oh. I was thinking like, okay, I don't want to talk about that. You're getting banned, buddy, for bringing that up.
Still, as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly
You're banned.
calamitous disasters
You're
that
bringing up
befell
my
the
bad
sun in
haircut.
ancient
Fuck
times.
you.
They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common. Do you have any other questions?
No.
We're good for now.
Leave me alone.
We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others again.
Leave me alone.
Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Xingqiu.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
Bye, loser. Lame. We have to go up to the pavilion again. Oh, not the pavilion. Is that what the pavilion is? Who fucking knows? I've been playing this game for like 4 years. I don't know where the goddamn Yuhai pavilion is. Is that this area up here? We'll never know. Truly, none of my fucking business. Oh. Okay,
I
they
have recorded
got
the
me.
tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
What is that?
Oh, thank you. Straight word, Ping. What has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead?
I thought it was gonna be something resolved to the whole dementia thing. She's asking Ping how much money it costs to live in the city. Aw, she wants to live here.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
God damn, all the Adepti are gonna be living in the harbor, bro. They got Rex Lapis here too.
Nothing save for some trivial matters. Have you unearthed any useful details?
Yes.
Xingqiu has a theory, but let's save it for when Shuyu and Miss Yuendai have joined up with us again.
Shuyu and Yundai soon arrive at the scene. We tell him about the nameless heroine.
Do not be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
Thank you so much. What do you think, Shuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine
Where's Granny going? Why'd you walk off frame?
Maybe that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but There was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
We should probably pay a visit to the 3 places mentioned in the book.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup.
Okay, girl.
It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's rest here for a little while then.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something? Sure thing. What would you like to know? I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
I'm not good with secrets, bro. I can't keep secrets. I'm terrible at secrets. Someone tells me a secret and they're like, don't tell anyone. And I'm like, I won't. And then the next thing I do is hit the DMs like, girl, you won't believe what someone just told me. I'm just kidding. That's not true. I have no friends. Anyways, let's go hear the secret. I was just trying to be like one of those relatable TikToks, guys. Oh my god, when someone tells me a secret and right away I DM my bestie about it. There is no bestie. No. Wow, guess I don't exist. You're not a girl. It's so different. I would never tell secrets to a grown-ass man. You'll never be her. Men don't count. Penis haver.
What's wrong, Xianyun? Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant. But are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Only one of us.
Oh! About that.
Why do you say that? That's crazy.
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an adeptus.
No. No.
Oh, must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Xiyu here what you really meant by that.
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some concern to you?
Oh wow,
I
she's
knew it.
confessed. You don't sound surprised at all.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane.
That's her.
I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky.
That's her.
She put me on her back and flew me to her cool adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion.
Aww.
When I woke up, I was
She just
already
cares about
back
the
in my bed,
babies.
and my fever was gone. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance.
That's so cute. Xianyun does this kind of little stuff.
So I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an adeptus like that?
Side eye to Cloud Retainer. An adeptus like that? No.
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two
no.
we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud
I
Retainer?
thought Cloud Retainer was white. Is she not?
Never has one met an adeptus
What?
with such
I thought
features.
Cloud Retainer was white.
One surmises such a description is but
Huh?
a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then?
I could have sworn Cloud Retainer was white. What?
Well, even if it was just in my head, it
Guys,
doesn't
you're making me
matter
look
that much
stupid.
anyway.
Stop it.
All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations,
Oh,
we
we
just
talk
need
about
to visit them
birds?
one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first.
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Okay, we're going to the 3 locations now in the books. Oh, damn. She running off. Girl sprinting away. Go to Wangshu Inn. I am not walking there. Yeah, we just spend the whole video going from here to there. Here, we can approach Wanshuin, though. That'll be more fun. We can see it in the distance. There it is.
Skyward! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
I'm not good at that. You have to like time it correctly, you know? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Yeah. Serve. I love this place. I get flashbacks from when I first started Genshin. When you walk all the way from Mondstadt to Liyue, and this is like the first like real big Liyue thing you see along the way, and you're just like, oh, poggers. Poggers was the common phrase back in my day. Back in my day, do you remember when people said, "That's so PogChamp"? Chat, are you my little PogChamps? Ew.
Skyward! Scatter!
Yuck. Very poggers. I'm gonna kill myself. Also, have we noticed her hands? Look at her hand. She's got like her nails are very bird claw-esque, and I love that. I fuck with it. Anyways.
Yeah! Skyward!
I need to get on this goddamn elevator before it runs away. Okay, we're good. My glorious queen. Oh my god. Fine. I guess you can be my little PogChamp. So crazy.
Wangshu Inn. Do you remember this place, Granny?
No.
Yes. The fish here is very delicious, and if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock.
What the hell does that mean, Granny?
I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again? Let me look. I'll come with.
Okay, sorry. Yawning. It's raining outside. The rain makes me sleepy.
I'm still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh?
Yeah!
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Oh my god, I didn't think we'd see him. God damn, why is the whole Liyue cast pulling up? Where's my goat, Rex Lapis? Hi, Xiao.
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look.
Oh yeah, that's Xianyun.
If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern.
Whoa.
It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
You've met her in this form before?
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Speaking of Archons, it's not his old girlfriend, Dark. You don't know anything about the lore. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. You're just like the fandom shippers. I hate fandom shippers that do things with no context. They're like, what do you mean? Of course these two characters are in love. And it's like the two least characters in love. I will kill you.
Oh, wow. What was she like during the war? Oh, wait. Let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang continuous fire mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full
What is
might
happening?
of the Adepti.
An impressive imitation.
He's like, yeah, that was it.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but
That
her
was
talent
crazy.
for the Adepti sigils
whole
is just as
scene
formidable
change.
as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
Oh.
cloud retainer who barely talks? I can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
She just wanted to be a bird, bro. You ever just want to be a bird? Anyone?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape? When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor. And although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago, when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
What's that for?
Granny?
Keeping secrets?
Back then, at this place,
Uh-oh, Granny, we need to go
Perhaps this
save Granny.
conversation should end here. I shall take my leave now.
Okay, bye.
Should you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Whoa! Bye, Zhao.
I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Really?
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
a long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Oh, the nameless heroine. They said she was ill.
Huh. So what Shinjo said was true. You did fall ill. Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it.
Okay, Granny. Well, we'll work hard to figure this out. Don't you worry, Queen.
I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills. He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
So the dimension you're suffering from now is actually...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago?
Damn.
And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so useless.
No, don't ever say that about yourself, Queen.
Hey, you're not useless.
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make haste to the next location.
Yeah, let's go.
Next location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of Dwayunkars next? There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? After all, if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right?
We'll figure it out. Look for clues in northern Dwayunkars. Oh, goddamn. Multiple areas. Okay. Let's go. One at a time, folks. One at a time.
Yeah, skyward.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, skyward. Scatter.
Slay. So much fun.
Yeah, skyward.
What about this place? Any memories?
I don't remember this place at all.
Aw, damn it.
I don't think I've ever
I thought we
been
could get it
here
on first try,
before.
you know?
Still, I was thinking, this place feels
perfect for a game of hide and seek.
I am not playing hide and seek with you, Grandma. Not to be a hater, but like I fear you may like crack a hip or something.
Huh? Why a game of hide and seek?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I used to play that game a lot with Xianyun when she was younger.
Okay.
I don't remember playing it that much. Are you sure about that, Granny? We only played a few times, and we stopped once we realized I was no good at the whole seeking part.
Ah, is that so? Then I must be mistaken.
Not here then. Let's try somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go. To the next location, gamers.
Skyward! Scatter!
Hold on, let me use my leeway compass. If I find a chest out here, I'm gonna be pissed. Thank God. Nothing. What is 100% if it's just fake?
Yeah. Scatter! Yeah. Skyward! Scatter!
On my way, on the road again. Hello. Okay, this place is pretty rundown.
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
This place,
It's not familiar at all. Or is it? Come on, Granny. Come on. Get those memories
Did you
going.
remember something, Granny?
No.
I remember. Xianyun, this is where your father was born.
Whoa. Okay, that one's like mildly important. Okay. Thanks.
It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over.
Not to be a hater, but she doesn't look very pregnant here. Sorry. Go on.
I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but spare my innocent child.
Okay, we're getting crazy granny lore right now.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
This is like proof that I'm not good with dealing with people, because she's talking about all this stuff and I'm over here like awkward as fuck. I'm like, that's so sweet.
My dad?
Whoops.
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Xianyun. You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
This is weird, man.
You're too sweet, Xianyun. I'm lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here. All right. Let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
Yo, she remembered that.
One recalls correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. Yuandai, How fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up.
Lock in. Mooney in chat said,
Climb on.
how did I
shall
get...
carry you to the top.
Oh, she said...
Such lightness of weight.
Can you stop
All those
oh my
who
god.
grow old grow frail in the end, do they not?
Can you stop interrupting
First,
me?
you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything.
Can you stop interrupting me?
My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid
Good
mind.
luck helping the granny think you're
free
tired.
myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Stop interrupting me.
Fret
Stop
not.
trauma
You
dumping
have
on
my
me,
aid in
granny.
this endeavor.
As I was saying, Mooney was saying in my chat, how did I get Yunjin when the banner doesn't have Yunjin? I want Gaming. Me personally, tragic, but not my problem. Did I even get Gaming? I got him once. Why don't I ever get constellations for the characters I care about, bruh? I did get lots of Ian-san though. How many constellations did I get of this anyway? Oh, I only got C2. Well, better than nothing. And we got Chevros as well, C2. Nice, nice. It's all coming together.
Prevails throughout the land.
Oh wait, I also wait on. I have standard polls I need to do. I have 6 standard polls. Surely this will result in a 5-star. Okay, who cursed me? No 5-star. I can't believe this. No 5-star out of 6 polls. God damn it, chat! How dare you? Oh, a 4-star though. Who could it be? If it's a weapon, I crash out. Beidou! I already have Beidou C6, but I'm just happy to see her. That's my glorious queen. That's my first main. She was my icon. Why are you pulling all of a sudden? I'm doing standard banner polls. It's because I haven't done them yet. And I realized I had like 6 polls, okay? Calm down. Ahem. Don't worry.
And all things are made new, as buds in the spring.
I love Beidou so much. Anyways, we're up here on the peak, bruh. Ah, serve. Serve. Yes. Sorry.
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny One Day?
Let me see. How strange. Have I lived here before?
Take it easy.
When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
I can't expect them to know everything.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Uendai's memory just like the others.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
It's all right. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Yeah.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, isn't that Mount Aosang?
Oh, let's climb and look. Huh? Isn't that Mount Aosang? Looks like we've come full circle.
Yeah, it's where Cloud Retainer lives.
Aosang. Mount Aosang.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Aosang, What am I really?
Oh my god, Granny's having a full-on crisis. What do you mean, what are you?
Mount Aosang holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Why?
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
Cloud, Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Oh, yo, she works quick, bruh.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Okay, let's go. Gotta fly across. Whoops. Oh, yeah? Nice.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Uh-oh, we're gonna have to swim. It's so humbling. I normally don't swim that much in Genshin because I have Mualani on most of my best teams, and nowadays I also have Farina, so I just walk across the water. Swimming? Only peasants swim.
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism.
Okay, well, it's pretty, but I don't know what the use is.
It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state. Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia. Its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now? We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had you and I not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
I'm so tragically devastated that there's no Zhongli in this quest. I had thought, you know, since we were dealing with the Adeptus, I might get to see Daddy Zhong, but he's not around. This is tragic, chat. I'm mourning right now.
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
And you and I. Is the mechanism helping you to relax?
She's asleep.
It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
She okay? Queen, you
The
there?
drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a
Oh
second.
my god. The old person romance.
Please. Please, no.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth.
Yo.
This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left.
She's the
you
bird.
of the past, the me from not that long ago. We should have never.
So is she part Adeptus too? She's the bird? And she's the one that saved the little girl. Her granddaughter. Right? Yo.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Yo, plot twist. She's the bird. She's a bird. That's why she's talking about earthworms and shit back at the restaurant. She's a goddamn bird. Oh my god. Tired clocked that, by the way.
Granny!
W.
Granny, are you okay?
Cloud retainer.
She's like, oh, hello.
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything. Everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
You were a bird.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
Oh.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on. Xianyun, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
My ears are open, Queen.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
Oh, so sweet.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Joyun Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch.
Oh my god.
I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
With the drought? During the drought?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human beast nor adeptus.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
So she never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering.
Yo.
I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so I...
Oh no. What happened next?
Clearly she didn't turn back into a bird. She's right in front of us, not a bird.
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
And so that's why the nameless heroine hid herself away.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time.
Coincidence? No.
If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Was that Cloud Retainer too? Because she did care. She wasn't upset or anything like that. No. She cared and she tried to fix you with medicine. Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No. It couldn't be. Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Well, that's why she was also so surprised earlier when Shenhe said a similar thing to her. She was like, oh,
Wait.
so sweet.
My mind's confused. So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Oh, are we gonna get a cutscene? Please. That'd be nice. Ooh. Oh. Oh, not a cutscene.
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
Whoa, this is cool.
Yeah! Scatter!
This is not an existing part of Liyue. Oh no, it is. That's Wang Shuin. This just isn't how it looks nowadays.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better. But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies. Glaring though they may have been, wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many
Asian
divine
mother.
ingredients and used one's own blood
Asian
to
mother.
create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous
just put a
scrutiny
mustache
did one
on herself.
finally set out for Wang Shu Inn.
Wow, very sneaky. She gave herself a mustache and a goatee, and that was it.
As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Aww.
Yeah! Scatter!
Hold on, I gotta lock in.
Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. There's a bridge. Is there a bridge here too? No.
Skyward!
You won't deceive me.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable, even considering your loss of memory. One was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood.
Oh, this is the
Its
baby.
proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
Oh, so Cloud Retainer saved them when she was having a kid. She showed up outside to get rid of the monsters. Oh my god, you're so sweet.
Make way for the Adeptus!
Serve.
Skyward! Riveting.
Damn, where are we going?
Ho!
She just called him a hoe? Hoe? Hoe?
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one
said
scent
hoe,
on
bro.
your body.
That's crazy. I look forward to playing her in gameplay and like going to fight, and she's just like, "Ha, ho!" You tell him, Queen.
One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy.
Oh my god. Mother.
To
slay.
see you happy, that was more than enough.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Yeah! Skyward! Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait, but if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Yeah, skyward! Scatter!
Oh. We're in Liyue.
Yeah, skyward! Scatter!
Just as Yuendai troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back. When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe.
Oh.
One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuendai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
Aw, how sweet. There we
Now
go.
all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, Yuendai. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin Restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor.
What do you mean end? She kills her now. What the fuck?
Still,
No.
one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them.
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
Because you were happy, girl. Because you had a husband and kids.
One
and
has
grandkids.
never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Oh, she's so sweet, bro.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future. Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination.
Oh my god, Final Destination, the movie? Sorry.
Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
She's so sweet, bro.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
She's gonna die now. I'm just kidding.
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
She's gonna become a bird? But isn't...
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
No other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness.
Turn this old lady into a bird?
I could have ever hoped for.
Who's gonna take care of her kid or her grandkid?
How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Granny? Please don't leave, okay? You're all I have left. Please.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I like that Mooney in my chat said, when I was talking about who's gonna take care of the little kid, and Mooney in chat goes, her mother, of fucking course. Did you miss the part where right at the start the kid said that both her parents are dead? The kid's like, yeah, both my parents died young. And you're like, obviously her mother's gonna take care of her. Mooney, you've made a dire mistake, I fear.
Promise, Granny.
Her mother's not taking care of her, bro.
I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl. Good.
Yes, my bad.
It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes,
I wasn't there.
We'll be able to live together again.
Okay.
You and
It's
I.
okay.
How's that sound?
Good.
Aw, bye, Granny.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
Oh my god, this is so sad.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets.
I'm sure Cloud Retainer will take care of the kids somehow. Cloud Retainer must have money, right? Like,
I'm so sorry,
she could take a
Master.
monthly pay.
Thank you for everything.
She turned into a bird now? Oh my god. There she goes. Oh. Well, damn. It's just that easy? Oh, bye. Caw, caw. Wow, that was... She's gone. She's gone.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event.
She just flew off into the sunset,
a
bro.
necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must.
A nap?
One will wake you in due time.
This is how you can tell this lady deals with kids all the time, like with younger Ganyu and Shenhe. She's like, rest, take a nap. It's like, I'm not a baby. I don't need naps. Oh, cutscene. Oh, look how pretty. We're gonna take a nap too. Oh, this is so cute. We're actually taking a nap. High key. Oh, sleepy. Okay, back awake. Oh, it's the bird! Granny! What? Already? Is this a dream? Damn, Granny works quick if this isn't a dream. I feel like it must be though. My sister! Oh, it is a dream. Oh my god, I get to see my sister. Oh, look at oh my god!
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end.
Oh my god! What
And
the
all
hell?
my troubles would be behind me.
Oh, brother and sister. They're so sweet. Are you joking? I'm gonna cry.
If only things could stay this way forever.
Oh my god. Hello? Oh, good morning. That's so lovely though. Oh, he's crying.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Oh, she waves him over. That's so slay. Oh, so baby.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you.
I'm gonna cry, bro.
After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. Hello? Okay, killed my vibe.
Chicken drumsticks.
Girl, get your big back ass up.
Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now?
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all. Madam Adeptus? Oh, Xianyun, you're awake. How do you feel? I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore. Madam Adeptus, could I ask you something? Would you take me in as a disciple?
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, and have you reasons for this sudden interest?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it, but without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Aww.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuandai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
Ah, W.
Thank you so much,
Nice.
Madam Adeptus. No, I mean, Master. Xianyun, are you sure about this?
I mean, she might as well be.
Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass.
She's saying, yeah, we've met her other disciples and they're fucking crazy, man. So maybe you should reconsider this.
If you join them, you'll never enjoy One Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule. Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts. That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor.
Yo!
Shu Yu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Yo! She's moving to Liyue.
Whoa! You're leaving Mount Outsong?
Is that why you took on the human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuan Dai, they all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or
Not
master.
failing.
A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive. Why are you all so silent?
Nothing.
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea. One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So,
Hello,
when can we
Din.
expect to
No
start seeing you
chat.
in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure.
2 days' time?
Preparation
Why
is
you
the
move
key to
quick?
success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor.
You don't have any money, bro? How do none of the Adepti have any money? Like, Morax didn't hand you any, like, obscene amount of pocket change at some point in your ancient life? He was like, you know I'm making this new money currency? You want to, like, start off rich as fuck? I don't know. I mean, I would if I made money. I'd be like, okay, gang, talking to the besties, like,
One has already
here's what we're
picked out
gonna
a
do.
handsome property near Chihu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
Seems like you've really thought of everything.
Wow.
Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnium mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime
get
you
it?
should feel ill at
Oh,
ease
probably
in the
for, like, the
future,
teapot.
you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies. It might help you find a new perspective.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer! Hey, didn't we promise Xingqiu that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
Nah, fuck Xingqiu. I don't want to see his yee ass haircut. Oh, I mean, hi, Xianyun. This is... I just want to let you know, Xianyun, the only reason you're here for the stream is for this standard 5-star character. She's like, who's this bitch? And I'm like, that's who you're working for, queen. Who the hell is D-Luke? That's your employer now. I don't have Zhao or any of those other characters, so the only time you'll be used is with him, I fear. Okay, we gotta loop this around, and hopefully this will be enough time has passed. Welcome to sitting while the clock does its thing. Patience. See you guys next month, not joining as I'm going to Singapore. Okay, see you then, Din. You will be missed. But I think we will survive without you. Not to like be shady, but you know, you're always welcome to watch, stream, or drop by, you know. Did enough time pass? Aha, it did. Go to Liyue Harbor to see Xianyun. Yes, ma'am. On my way. Hello.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern.
Oh my gosh, she's trying to sell her stuff and they're not taking it.
In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss Xianyun, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years.
Ooh, girl, you're not supposed to
Question
say
their
that.
legitimacy is pure folly.
Several hundred years?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see, passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes.
God damn! You tell him, girl.
Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
Okay.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler, Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Master!
I swear to...
Oh,
look at her
you two
outfit.
again.
She's so cute.
Hello.
I swear to God, if Zhongli pulls up as the expert, I'm gonna shit myself.
Master made it for me.
If Zhongli
like it
pulls
too.
up as the expert, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Of course she does, bro. She's ancient.
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing
I mean,
is
do you see what she's
hardly a
wearing? She's
challenge.
serving cunt right now. You think she doesn't know how to make clothes?
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Oh, they're so cute.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master. Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child.
Bye-bye.
Now, this expert you mentioned. When can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is. Here, allow me to make some
Oh my
God! This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques.
Xianyun was like, expert? Who's this expert? No one's have more expertise than me. And fucking Rex Lapis shows up. Hi.
Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Xianyun.
Look at her
She's
face.
the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Huh.
Ah, if it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Oh my God, my husband.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
They're so awkward, oh my god!
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again.
Mm.
If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail.
The side
I can
eyes.
say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Aw, I see she praises him, because she knows.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
This is the most humble we see her. That's so funny. The whole time whenever someone questions her wares or her knowledge, she's like, huh, you should be honored to be in my presence, to see my stuff. And then Zhongli pulls up and she's like, no, not at all. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me?
Oh.
I mean, you never know.
Huh! A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
They love threatening that shit. They're like, we're gonna go somewhere else if you keep this up.
Say no more. Let us depart.
I fucking love them. Sassy ass bitches.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait!
Wait! Oh my god, bro.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays.
The fiduciary
In that case,
house.
I'll be
What the
off
hell?
for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Bye-bye. Ah, Zhongli. Oh my god.
Zhongli!
Now we can finally speak.
My friends, have you been doing well?
I've been doing all right, but even better now that you're here, Riz.
We've been great! How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant!
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
Yep.
I must say, The name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps
She
you
doesn't
could
wanna hear it
dispense of
anymore.
that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
Aw, he calls her the name she wants.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow.
Oh, slay.
From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Yep.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
Let him be in his feels, Paimon. Stop cutting my man off.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
I love this man. I swear to God.
Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot.
God damn, okay.
One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
Okay, let's go eat.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you so much, Cloud Retainer.
Shuyu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is,
He is...
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, hey, wait up!
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, it's over? I want to participate in the dining, bro. I want to go eat. Let me in, bro. Are they not here? Fuck. Also, the tables are gone. I knew there wasn't tables back here. You guys couldn't gaslight girl boss me. There are not tables back here normally. I knew it. They added those tables for the quest. There's not normally tables back there. Get out of my way. Pah. Liars. Well, we did the quest. Alas, everything this stream has gone well. Though it did give me a heart attack when I had to use all my poles to get the character, we did get her. Thank God. And then the story quest was fun. I was starting to lose hope at the end of getting to see my goat, Daddy Zhong, but he showed up. So everything is in balance, peace is made, the world is great. Thank God. The things I would do if we didn't see him even once. And I do appreciate that his part in the story wasn't just some serious rambling. It was funny. I love that. It's like, oh, I hired an expert. And bro pulls up and she's like, oh yeah, that's about as expert as you can be. She's like, that's as much of an expert as you can get, man. Well, I think the streams, I can smell the scent of the stream coming to an inevitable end. You know, tragic, but we have to go our separate ways at one point. Oh wait, should I fight a boss real quick? I gotta we still haven't properly been able to damage test Xianyun. It's kind of messed up, man. Let me fight a boss real quick. I'll show y'all what she's capable of. I hope. If I fumble this, act like it didn't happen. Lock in. Bam! Bam!
This has
Bam! Bitch! I don't have everyone's ults charged. I'm not locked in. Eat your food.
Off we go. Inferior.
Oh, she dodged. Piece of shit.
The eye sweeps the lands.
Strike a pose. Everybody.
Bam, Xianyun. Please charge your ult already. Please charge your ult.
Seize the skies.
Time to shine. How dare
D-Luke, go!
Inferior.
I missed.
Falls on the land of eternity.
Fuck! Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We can still do it. We can still do it. Did I mess up that rotation? No, I didn't. I didn't mess that up. Shut up. Everyone shut up. Stop judging me. I can smell you judging me. Shut up. I got this. Cease. Oh my god, she's gonna die. Ah, don't die! We're fine.
Strike a pose.
Final
Come on, queen. You got this. Don't die. Okay, we're still alive. That's all that matters. We're still alive. I've got so much faith in myself. Bam! Okay, calm down.
Adventure time. Off we go.
I need to wait for her shield to go down, then we can try again, okay?
In my hand.
Okay, here we go.
May I present?
I got this. You've never seen such gameplay before. I'm an AR60 player. You know, this is pure peak gameplay. It doesn't get any better than this, I fear.
Adventure time.
I'm simply as powerful as one could possibly be. She's going down. Burst. 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 Burst.
Retribution.
What did that hit?
Emptiness.
Was that only 24? How much damage was? That's a lot of damage. I didn't see it. How much damage was that, chat? Wait, hold on. I can look at my stream on my other monitor. Hold on. I'm checking. I swear to God, that was only 24K. I'm gonna end it all. It was only 24K. I'm pretty sure it was only 24K. God damn it! I'm pretty sure it was only 24K. The thing is, I don't understand earlier is I did 51K on a non-crit. I guess I didn't have all the Farina stacks. God. I'm pretty it was only 24K. But there's no way it's only 24K. There's no way that was only 24K. There's no way it was only 24K. There's no way that's how much damage I did. Pause. I'm rewinding my fucking stream for this. I need to rewatch my goddamn performance because there's no shot that was what I did.
Guess we can rest a bit.
I'm refusing to believe. Hold on. Shh, I got this, chat. I'm just looking through my stream. Don't worry. God, it was only 24K. How's that possible? Earlier I hit 51 with a non-crit. How's that possible? What the? How's that possible? This sucks. This sucks. Get me out of here. I'm pissed. Like, I used all those goddamn primo gems just to do 24K. I'm not done. I'm not done. If I don't get a good number here, if I don't hit a good number here, it didn't happen. Oh, maybe I didn't hit the vape correctly. Shut up. I got this. We're not done yet. The stream's not coming to an end until I do this correctly.
Gotta work on that.
Everyone hush. I need to find a good spiral abyss floor to start on. I'm not done. You think I'm done? I'm not. These are too low level. I need like a good, like... I could probably do this. I don't know if he'd survive the rotation. Hold on. I'm working on it. No, that's too... Okay, we'll do this. We'll do this. What is Xianyun build, by the way? I just have a fuck ton of attack on her. As one naturally does. Okay. I have this, chat. Don't ever doubt me. Don't doubt me. You'll hurt my feelings. I guess the second team didn't really matter. Okay, energy recharge plus 20%. That's good. Okay, Ray.
Off we teamwork is dreamwork. Let my name echo in song. Shout, seize the skies. Riveting. Skyward, scatter.
Oh, I messed it up. Damn it, I messed it. We have to restart the rotation. I've never done this rotation before. We need to retry it. Also, did you guys see my Xianyun hit 54K? Or was that a blur? I swear to God. Okay. Shh. I got this.
I'm going in. Let the world come alive. Make way for the Adepta.
Okay, burst. 125K. 63K. Oh, 40K. Yes! Actually using D-Luke and Spiral Abyss is kind of crazy. We did it. Joy. Praise the gods. Thank God. Thank God. Let me just get a look at that again. Let me just you know, I'm flexing a little bit, you know, we actually did it, chat. Holy guacamole.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let my name echo in song. Stray clouds converge.
Time for retribution.
Get fucked. 142K. Eat my ass. 57K. 50K. Yeah! Okay, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I don't know the proper rotation. I don't know if that's the correct order of how you're supposed to do things, but it worked. That's all that matters. I'm happy. D-Loop cleared a Spiral Abyss floor. My son. I'm so proud. Okay, now I'm allowed to leave and be happy with it. Feather is now happy with the attack. I'm very pleased. Okay, well, chat. This is now the stream is coming to an end since I've successfully tried everything out. If you've enjoyed, you can hit the subscribe button, and while you're down there, you can hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post again. Ciao. I'm gonna be back here 20 days from now because I'm also pulling for Xianyun, which is coming after this banner. Will I get her? Probably not. If I'm being entirely honest, probably not. I've won 3 50-50s in a row now. I'm starting to think I'm getting a little too lucky, and Hoyoverse is going to punish me. They're going to give me like a catching or something, because that's not even a 5-star I like. At least give me a D-Luke con, or maybe even Chi-Chi. I can have a C5 Chi-Chi. I wouldn't be against that, but no, they're going to give me like Jean. Fuck you, and fuck Jean. Okay, anyways. Bye-bye, guys. Good night. Teehee. Sleep tight. Have a good day. I've had a very great day.
Skyward! Scatter!
Serve! Ciao, gamers.